Many little boys grow up wanting to be cowboys, and after the film City Slickers came out, of course, Al wondered what it might be like to be home on the range.
That's right, partner. I sure did. Recently, I got a first-hand look at real ranch life when I visited Lozier's Boxar Guest Ranch in Cora, Wyoming. The ranch is run by Irv and Robin Lozier, and it's been in his family for more than 100 years. And now I can tell you from experience, it ain't easy being a cowboy.
It's for all the cowboys out there.
I grew up dreaming of being a cowboy and loving the cowboy ways.
Well, I'm coming in here as a city slicker, but I'm going out as a cowboy.
Before you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West, when I roll into the Wild Wild West, when I stroll into the Wild Wild West, when I bounce into the Wild Wild West, Cisco.
What are you laughing at? I'm ready to hit the Boxar. Only I knew what a dogie was.
Happy trails to you. I'm the real McCoy, and I'm headed out west, sucker, because I want to be a cowboy, baby. With a top left back and sunshine.
I just want to go on record. I've never been on a horse. I'm a little nervous about this, but I'm about to get an orientation. Irv, hi, how are you?
Glad to meet you.
Al Roker, nice to meet you.
Glad to meet you.
John?
John Zoller.
Hi, nice to meet you. So, you're going to turn me into a cowboy, huh?
Well, we sure are. I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce you to your horse.
Ah, who's this?
This is Kid.
Hi, Kid, how are you?
And you can tell by the size of him, he's just a baby.
For the next hour, John taught me how to saddle up Kid and put his bridle on. And then this is what the reins are attached to?
Mm-hmm. This is what gives you your steering and your brakes.
I was wondering about that. I didn't see a wheel up here anyway. Since safety comes first, we gave Kid the once-over, and John gave me some final pointers. But now I'm thinking, how am I getting up on this thing? I mean, Kid is huge.
You want to lead him up to a rock or a stool rather than getting on from the back of him here and getting your foot up in the stirrup. And he decides to start walking off as you're getting
dragged
on
along,
and you're hopping to keep up.
My trusty little pony.
Seems pretty easy. Wow, just like getting on a horse.
I guess we're ready for the big moment, huh?
I think so.
Step up and swing your leg over.
All right, this is fun. Okay, thanks for coming. This feels strange. A little different than driving an SUV, I'll give you that. Now, if I wanted him to go, what do I...
There you go. You can drop your hands down a little bit lower. There you go. Now just give him a little kick.
Since this was my very first time riding, John thought it best for me to get comfortable in the fenced-in area first.
Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies.
After a little practice, it was time to take Kid out on the open range.
There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions.
Yeah, time to go rope me a doggy, you know. Can't be a cowboy unless you know how to rope. So how do you do this?
Got a little space between. Okay, to swing it, just do that over and over.
I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer cause I don't know how, and I sure ain't fixing to start it now. Yippee-i-oh, cowboy.
Yeah, perfect. Yay!
All right, I got roping down. Let's move on to the bullwhip. Okay, time out, Dean, time out. I'm coming in.
Okay.
I'm walking in to within the blast zone. Okay, so now, how do I do this?
Basically, it's just a swing over the head and drop it down by your side, and it's this little popper here that
makes the noise?
It's breaking the sound barrier.
So I kind of over the head?
Over your head, and then just bring it back down beside you, like you're going to throw the whip on the ground.
Okay, it's all in the wrist. Harrison Ford is quaking in his boots right now. Yeah, just hold that right there like that, Dean. Hold on just a second. Want to see it again? After lunch, we geared up for another ride.
The secret of life is enjoying the passage of time.
Hey kid, why the long face?
Since we're on our way down, we might as well enjoy the ride.
Due to a storm moving in, we headed back to the ranch, but it wasn't quitting time just yet.
A cowboy's work is never done.
Matt gets to go to Monte Carlo. You figure out the rest.
One thing left to do.
What's that?
Shoe your horse.
Shoe a horse.
Well, we're going to start by cleaning the foot, first of all.
You're going to dig with that pick down in on both sides of it.
So after I cleaned and clipped the hoof, it was time to file. And all was going so well until I have no idea what I'm doing.
You still want to be a cowboy, Al?
Oh, absolutely, more than anything in the world. Since I didn't want to show up my teachers, I let them finish the shoe prep. I can't breathe. And I came back into shape and nailed the shoe.
Foot right up. Whoop, hang on. Then right about there, you'll check it to make sure your head of your nail's coming out of the wall.
It's coming,
Ta-da.
All right. All right. Ow.
Your toe.
And so ends today's shoe lesson. The day ended with a quiet moment around the campfire. My last day at the Box R Ranch started at 4 a.m. We were moving about 2,000 cows 7 miles toward their summer home from their winter pasture. It's almost 6 a.m. and a lot of the cowboys already been out on the trail, and it's 30 degrees. Oh, mama. Love the cowboy life.
I'm back in the saddle again.
Move along. There's nothing to see here. Sorry. Snack time's over. You know, the most amazing thing is over 500 head of cattle. Doesn't smell that bad. Either that, or I'm getting used to it. There's nothing like bringing in the herd. Come on. And a big cowboy thank you to everybody at the Box R Ranch, including Irv and Robin, and my producer, Jackie Olensky, who did a great job.
Did you have a good time?
I had a
Seriously?
great time. I had a fabulous time.
So you'd recommend it?
I would recommend it. I want to take my family out there. I mean, it was really fun.
Yeah, and no branding though, huh?
Other than my... a little sore after a while.
Got a little saddle imprint.
Got me a little Box R going on right now.
Riding into town, a whooping and a whomping.
That's right. Nothing like the dance afterwards.
That's right.
All right, moving right
much
along.
blazing saddles.
Yeah, exactly.
You can sue her.
Somebody get some nickels.
All right. Stop! Thanks, Al.
Okay.
Up next, Jill Rappaport. But first, this is Today on NBC.